The honourable member for Calagary-Hawkwood.
Just over a year ago, we were all elected to this chamber, and we all have different stories as to how we got here. In March of 2015, I had to leave Ottawa, the place I had called home for 3 years, because I knew that if I was to stay in the situation I was in, I would be dead before the end of the semester. I was in a relationship that had become unhealthy, and I felt my options were either suicide or to come back to Calgary, where I knew I would have the supports that I needed to get through this incredibly tough time. I therefore returned home that same week. I tried to get my mind off things by involving myself more heavily in the upcoming election, and offered to be the NDP candidate for Calagary-Hawkwood. But failing to deal with my mental health problems sooner, I continued to fall into depressive states during and after the election. I didn't make time for myself, and I simply tried to ignore my issues until they couldn't be ignored. I eventually did get help, and have been seeing a psychologist ever since. However, this is only because I'm privileged to have the resources that I have. According to a 2013 National College Health Assessment survey of 30,000 students, 1 out of every 10 post-secondary students in Canada has seriously considered attempting suicide, and that year 390 admitted to unsuccessfully attempting suicide. Mr. Speaker, a couple of weeks ago, a friend showed me the spot where they had once intended to hang themselves. While I was in university, I had many friends who were in continuous battles with suicide and depression. In high school, I drove a friend to the hospital when they believed they could no longer carry on. Reaching out for help can be extremely difficult for someone who is suffering from depression and/or suicidal thoughts. Oftentimes, those who are suffering feel that even if they do reach out, no one will care. I would like to sincerely tell all those who may be suffering from depression or suicidal thoughts that people are here to help you. You are loved, and our world is better because you are in it. Thank you.